Hello everyone, this is Lord Rimuru. I am here to bring you guys fanfiction that you will surely enjoy. But before we get on to the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more amazing content. CH2. Training and Food Enjoyment. Yuna's POV. It's been 3 days since I come to this world, or more specifically reincarnated to this world. Rimuru-san helped me a lot. Currently I'm heading towards the training grounds in Tempest since I've been taking a sword lesson with Hakuro-san. How did I end up training with Hakuro-san? Well, it goes like this. Flashback: after I left the room with the maid, I was shown the room that I will be using, and to my surprise is it too big for a single person. Everything had been prepared for me, there's even a sets of clothes in the closet. Well, I better take off this bear outfit for now since it lost its effect and I need to give it to Rimuru-san later for him to fix it. I then take off my bear outfit and put on a white dress that in the closet, and I had to say it's so comfortable to wear. After I finish changing my clothes, I head out of the room. I also ask the maid that guide me to my room if there's a place where I can practice new skills, and she said that I can use the training grounds on the east side of the castle. On my way there I saw Rimuru-san, who is carrying a katana that emit purple aura, but I only managed to see it because of Great Sage. Hey Great Sage, what kind of sword is that? Answer: it is a legendary sword. Wow, that's a legendary sword, no wonder it had that kind of aura around it. While I was look at Rimuru-san's sword, he noticed me and walks toward me. Hey Yuna, where are you going? He asked me. I was planning on going to the training grounds to try the skills that I acquired. Oh, what a coincidence, I was also going to the training ground to do my daily training. Want to go there with me? He asked. Then I'll be tagging along. Great, let's get moving, he said while giving me a smile. Seriously, that smile should be illegal, I said to myself. Did you say something? No, it's nothing, I said. After we arrived at the training ground, we saw multiple people in monster training. What caught my attention is a white-haired old man with 2 horns on his head who are fight multiple hobgoblin all at once. After he defeated those hobgoblin, he notices us and walks towards us. Rimuru-sama, it's nice to see you here again. I hope that you are ready for your lesson. After he spoke that, I can see Rimuru-san body twitch and a few sweat can be seen on his forehead. After that, Rimuru-san introduced me to the old man. Don't ask me how does Rimuru sweet if he's a slime. Well, let's just say that it's a figure of speech. By the way, this is Yuna. She will be staying here for a few months due to some circumstances. And Yuna, this is my sword instructor Hakuro. Nice to meet you Yuna-sama, Hakuro said in a polite manner. It's nice to meet you to Hakuro-sama. There's no need for formality. Yuna-sama is a guest of Rimuru-sama after all. After that, Hakuro-san and Rimuru-san stand in the middle of the training ground. All of the people in the training ground stop on what they are doing to make way for the two. I wonder why they stop. I ask to myself, and in the very next moment Rimuru-san and Hakuro-san move in a speed that I had trouble catching up with my eyes. How powerful are they? And how can Hakuro-san move like that? He's an old man, right? Answer: the individual Hakuro is a fair oni, a spiritual being that had a long lifespan or can even be called an immortal. I see. I thought that I was strong back in my world, but I'm nothing compared to the monster here. After a few minutes the match end with Rimuru-san whining in a slight margin. The two then walk back to where I'm standing. It's nice to manage to be able to win again, you Hakuro, while using only my sword technique, said by Rimuru-san. Wait, you've been holding back all along, Rimuru-san? I ask him. Yes, I am. It's not a sword match if I use any magic or my skills right, he said. It got me shocked that he's been holding back all along. Would you like to learn swordsmanship too, Yuna-sama? Hakuro-san asked me. I agree, and we spar with each others, and he said that I'm better than Rimuru-san when he first started training his swordsmanship skills, but it all ended with my loss. You had a good potential, Yuna-sama. You certainly know how to use a sword, but your movement still needs improvement. Flashback end: after that I keep on training with Hakuro-san together with Rimuru-san. I also give my bear equipment to Rimuru-san to restore its function. And after our training both of us eat to the cafeteria. I wonder what's on the menu today, Rimuru said. I hope there's ramen today. You certainly love Japanese foods, are you? Rimuru said. Well, I haven't eaten Japanese foods ever since I came to my previous world, and I've been craving for more Japanese foods ever since. Rimuru's POV. Today Yuna and me are going to the cafeteria to eat after our training with Hakuro. In the past few days I managed to learn a few things about Yuna. She is a cheerful girl, caring, and she also had some similarities to me, but what surprises me is her growth. It's only been 2 days, but she managed to learn sword technique that will take a few months for a normal people to learn. But her love for Japanese foods are the first thing that I know about her. I mean, on the day she arrives, she immediately goes to a ramen shop that she saw when she entered the city. "Oh, Rimuru-san, ramen is on the menu today. Oh, good for you." She immediately ordered a tonkatsu ramen with gyoza and rice to go with the ramen, while I ordered the fried tempura. After we got our order, we went to an empty seat and started eating. Both of us had the same look on our face while eating. "It's so good," both of us said at the same time with stars on our eyes. Back in Yuna's world, the entire royal capital had been in chaos. Elilora, a closet aide of the king and also friend of Yuna, are still on shock, unable to comprehend what had happened. She had happened for them. All they saw was a pillar of light and followed by an explosion. She already sent an investigation team on the area, and she found out that Yuna's place had been the center of the magic exposition. After she had learned that, she formed a search team to find Yuna, but she can't be found. The same is happening in the city of Cremonia. Wara Cliff also form a search team to find Yuna, only to be met with the same results. "Elilora-sama, we had been searching the entire kingdom for 2 days, but we still can't find her. If I might say, she might be got caught up with that magic explosion." "Are you saying that she's dead?" Elilora yells at the investigator. "Well, based on what we gather so far, many people said that they saw the bear Missy walking toward her house before the explosion happened." Elilora still can believe what she just heard, but it might also be a possibility. She then proceed to report to the king. While Fina and the others are still worried about Yuna. Unknown to them, they are being watched by 2 individuals. "My lord, we had killed that hero. What are our next move?" "We will wait for now. I still don't have my full powers, but once I've recovered, we can use the guardian beast of this world to attack the cardinal world." "What about the gods of this world?" "Well, leave them for now, but once our plan is ready, we'll take their power and kill them." The 2 then slowly disappear and no trace can be seen left behind. Ch3. Tempest Resurrection Festival. 3rd POV. After Yuna and Rimuru finish eating, Rimuru and Yuna walks around the city. "Is there some sort of festival going on right now, Rimuru-san?" We are currently preparing for Tempest Resurrection Festival," Rimuru said while looking at the people who are decorating that street. "Tempest Resurrection Festival? What kind of festival is that?" "It's a festival we hold every year to celebrate the resurrection of some of my people who died during a war," Rimuru said. Yes, Tempest Resurrection Festival had become a yearly festival dedicated for those who died during the Falmouth Tempest War. It also became one of the most known festival alongside with Christmas, New Year and Tempest Founding Festival, which is also being held every year. "So it's a celebration for the deceased?" Yuna asked. "Not exactly for the deceased, but for those who came back to life." Rimuru then explained to Yuna about the Tempest Falmouth War and how he managed to revive them. Of course, Rimuru didn't said that he's a demon lord. "I see. I'm sorry for what had happened during that time," Yuna said with a sad voice. "Don't be. I managed to revive them and all is good now. Why don't you join the festival? You can challenge the labyrinth to test your skill or watch a match at the Colosseum," Rimuru said to Yuna. "I'll take that offer. Then I will get going now. I still had work to do back in my office," Rimuru said. "I see, managing a nation is hard after all," Yuna said while smiling. "You beat it is," Rimuru said, then teleport back to his office. Rimuru's POV. After I separated with Yuna, I teleport back to my office. I take of Oblivion and put it on the sofa in my office. "What is Oblivion, you may ask? Well, it's the sword that I'm using for daily purposes. Since my Tempest sword is too strong, so I decided to only use it when it's necessary. Tempest is in my stomach and bathing in my magicule for the past years, causing it to gain more power. After I put my sword down, I then seat at the paperwork that I had to finish. Time skip. After 4 hours of signing paperworks, I try to relax, but someone knock at the door. Thud thud, come in, I said, and someone opened the door, and it was Luminous who came in. Love the first come to visit, she said while smiling. After the Great War, Luminous and I had been getting along and we dated for 1 year. After that I confessed my love to her, and which she accepted, and both of us got married. She also became Tempest third queen. You could just call me and I'll come pick you up in Ruberios. Love the first want it to be a surprise for you, she said while walking towards me. After she reached me, she immediately hugged me and I also hugged her back. Then she kissed me with I responded. After a few minutes we separated and her attitude instantly changed. Now, love, would you like to tell me who is that girl you were with this morning? She asked while giving me a cold glare. She I won't accept any reason, or would you like me to tell the others? Alright, I'll tell you, but you are misunderstanding something. Misunderstanding. Yes, after that I explained to her who Yuna was and how she ended up to this world and how she want to get back to her own world. I see, sorry, misunderstanding you, love. Luminous immediately kissed me and we had our passionate kiss. Yuna's pav. After Rimuru-san leave, I continue to look around the two, and many people are completely busy preparing for the festival. It's my first time attend a festival in another world. I hope it will be fun. I look around town buying stuff to eat until I saw a sword that is glowing. Hey great sage, what is that sword? It is a unique class long sword made out of magisteel. Magisteel, huh, I wonder if I can get a sword like that. Time skip, the sun is now starting set on the horizon. I went on a hill in Tempest to watch the beautiful sunset. In that hill I saw a pile of rocks stack on top of each other, but I just ignore it and continue to stare at the beautiful sight of the city. Beautiful, isn't it? A voice from behind said to me. I look at the person who said it and saw that it was Rimuru-san who is standing there. He then walks towards the pile of stone and took a praying position. I also heard him says, I have come to visit again Shizu-san. Maybe that person named Shizu is really important to him. After a few minutes he stand up and walks towards me. Anyo. Rimuru-san, I know it's rude to ask this, but who is that person named Shizu? Well, if I had to say, she's the first girl that I loved. I'm me because of her. She's the one who give me my identity, he said with a sad voice. I see, I said while regretting asking that question. Well, let's go back now, it's starting to get dark, Rimuru said while walking back. After we arrived back at the castle we had dinner and Rimuru-san introduced me to one of his wife, Luminous-san. It still surprises me that she is a vampire and that Rimuru-san had more wife. After we are done eating I went back to my room and laid myself on the bed. Fina, Shuri. Everyone, I hope you all are okay. I slowly to close my eyes to sleep and preparing myself to the upcoming festival. To be continue.